What's up, gamers? My name is LyricalLegend, and today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on how to make a good Skygen. Ever played Minecraft, like Bedrock or Java, and you've gone through the group posts on Xbox? You've probably come across a Skygen. If you've wondered how to make one, I can show you how to do that in this video. There are some big things that separate a good Skygen from a bad Skygen. I won't be doing a realm, but I'll be making a normal one. If there's a certain part you're wanting to do, then yeah, just skip to that part. While you're building it, I recommend you have default player permissions on visitors. So if you want to be even better, just do invited players, like this or this. I think I'm gonna do this. You want a creative world, and you can even whatever. How about Skygen tutorial test, right? You want to do a flat world. You don't have to do a flat world, but I'm gonna be doing a flat world in this. Let's load up the world. If you want a void template for a world, I'll put a link to a void template world in the description. You can download that if you want. If you don't want to download it, there is a way to clear grass very fast. Fill like here, negative, what, like 60, then like -4, -60, or no, wait, maybe. Actually, let's do like 30. And then add 30 to the other side. So it's like a box, right? And do -1 here. So type this into a command block. And then go into here, game rule, command blocks, enabled, false. And then you want to make sure you have pick block on, okay? So I have my, if you go to keyboard and mouse, if you don't have this set, I have mine set to button 3, so when I look at a block, I push that button and it gives me the block. So like if we have these here and they're not in my inventory, I have them. So you wanna put this on repeat and always active. And then, oh wait, I gotta put air in here. Pretty much it's slash filling. The squiggly line is where it currently is. So it's squiggly line 30 in that direction, squiggly line 1 down, and then squiggly line 30 in the Z direction. And then this is the second place it fills out. It's start, destination, and then this is what you want to fill it up with. So when you pick block this, if I just pick block it, there's not going to be anything in it. Hold control on your keyboard, and then pick block it. Now when you place it, there's stuff in it. So now if you go back to this, game rule command blocks enabled, turn it back to true. Now you have a block that destroys the ground. Now let's just set something up here. The first thing you want to do for a Skygen is obviously make the island, right? We won't do anything too fancy. Let's just slash fill. Why is it caps lock? Slash fill here. Again. Obviously, I'm not gonna build anything too fancy because this is a test. This is more of a tutorial. So if you want to build houses, you can. So this is, I'm gonna show you how to make a generator, okay? So go to open a command block, put it on repeat, unconditional. I mean, there's many ways you can make this really, but what you want to do is slash set block squiggly line, because squiggly line is gonna be where the block is, and then this is Y. So the Y goes up. If you know your X, Y, Z, Y would be up. Put it on repeat. Always active. And what do we want to set this as? We could do like log, and it makes log. You could do grass, and there are some blocks that may not be what they're called in here. Like if we do /set block stone, actually that's a bad example. Let's how about granite? Let's do granite. If you type granite here, there's no granite. So some things are in weird places. This is stone 3. Wait, no. Space 3. See, some of them are like kind of like that. It's like in the stones. Logs are all the same way. If you do /set block log, you're gonna see there's log 2, and then there's stripped logs, but there's none of the normal logs. You gotta do like log 2, log 1. Oh wait, no, log 2, log 1, right? Log 5. They're all kind of in different places. You could also have this like needs redstone maybe, if you want. I mean, I don't really see a point in this, but you could like have that so you can turn it on and off if you want, I guess. Again, there's really no point to that. You could put like daylight sensors on it. If a player is in adventure mode, they're not going to go to mine this, right? They can click the lever, still can't mine it. They can't mine the ground around them either. What you want to do, open /give, get s. There are 2 blocks. There's allow and there's deny. Allow allows you to place blocks on top of this, no matter whether you're in creative, survival, or adventure. Deny doesn't let you place anything here, unless you're in creative, of course. But if I were to be in survival, I wouldn't be able to break or place anything right here. Of course, we're in survival, so anything else works. And this works the opposite. If I'm in adventure, I can place anything here, I can break anything here, but I can't break anything else. So that's what a deny and allow block are. It can be a pain kind of placing these where you do and don't want them. Don't do both of these, alright? Keep your players in adventure and use allow blocks, or keep them in survival and use deny blocks. I recommend adventure with allow blocks only because you're gonna need less allow blocks than deny blocks. But either way works. I've seen a lot of Skygens that just, oh wait, probably shouldn't do that. They'll do something like this. We'll go up, grass, right? They will control, pick block this. They'll make like 3 of these, or 9, and then they'll do like this. They'll make like a bunch of groups of different things preset where you can just sit back and mine everything, and it's not it, man. They'll do like diamond blocks, not even diamond ore. They'll have like diamond blocks. They'll come here, they'll put, I don't know, iron ore, and then they'll put down like some furnaces, some crafting tables. They'll have allow blocks under these, so you just walk up, you mine these, you upgrade it. If that's what you want to make, that's how you make it, okay? Everything I've shown you can make that. However, there's something that separates a good sky block from a bad sky block. This, in my opinion, is a bad sky block. A good sky block has progression. You don't start with everything. You start with grass, you mine it, you either sell the dirt, trade it in for items that you use to like level up or whatever. So I think what I'll do next, I'll show you how to make a currency and a shopping system, right? So let's see. How about, all right, this is how you make a currency system. Okay, go to Scoreboard. Let's talk about the Scoreboard command. Scoreboard objectives is where you control your objectives, and players is where you'll control your players within your objectives. So if you come into here, you can add a objective. Okay, so give it like a code name. Okay, don't make it too fancy. Don't use colors on this one. Call it like dirt. No, let's do money. You make it a dummy. Always make this a dummy. And then the display name you can make fancy. You could do like money. In fact, let's make it bold. And now we have money. You can't see it, but it's there. If you want to see it, open up Scoreboard again, go to Objectives, set Display, and there's 3 ways you can display this, your objectives. You can put it below your name, which will be like under your name tag. You can put it in the list, or you can make a sidebar. The list is like the player list. Like if I push the pause menu, the list of players, your currency will be in there. Or you can do a sidebar, which will put it, if you see on the right side of my screen, it says money. Money, right? Okay. Now, so we have the objective made. So we go to players. All right, I'll show you what every single one of these do. Okay, there's add at self, money. Okay, let's give myself like 20. All right, so now I got $20 on the right side of my screen now. List. You can kind of just put it in chat. Operation, I'll show you how to do operation later, because it's a little more complicated. It requires multiple scoreboards. It's kind of like mixing 2 currencies or scoreboards together, and it's useful, but you can't really do anything with it when you have one currency. Random is just as it says. This isn't very good for currencies, but it's very good for other things. It's good for drops. If you want to like make monsters drop like a random amount of money between like 20 and 50, I guess. Money. And then this is the minimal amount they can get from it. So let's say this zombie can drop 50 to 200 coins. I got like the worst drop possible. That's really bad. Just like that, we got 100 coins. Only took 3 tries. That's really, really bad. But it's really bad luck for me. I don't really use remove, honestly. I just do add at self, money, and then I do -3. It works just like remove, except I can copy and paste my commands and not have to come back here and replace it. So reset just resets my stuff, where you can do everyone. You can just reset a scoreboard. Simple. Set at self, money. This just sets them at a certain amount, right? It doesn't remove anything. It doesn't have to be test. This is important for shops. This is not exactly something you do here. Money. Let's see if it tests if I have 100 to 200 money. 1,000 is not in range of 100 to 200. This is important for shops. You do like, if something costs 50, you like test from 50 to like infinity, right? Because then if they don't have at least 50, they can't purchase it. That's important for shops. You can get really creative with it. You could make rebirths in case you want them to rebirth. I think I've done that before. That's how you make a currency or a scoreboard. Make it so you could sell a dirt block for one money. Okay, we'll take this, put this on impulse. Needs redstone most likely. This is most likely how you will want this set up. You want to make sure the arrows are facing in this direction. What I want to do is go into here, /clear, closest player. Let's say dirt 1, okay? Actually, I think it's 0, 1. Command block output false. I mean, if you want to keep it, you can, but if you don't want to, see now it's clean. Oh wait, I have grass. I need dirt. It eats my dirt now, right? Now what you want to do is add to this. We'll put this on conditional. Conditional means if dirt is not cleared when this is stepped on, it will not give you money. Go ahead and /scoreboard. Players, add closest player, money, 1. Okay? See, if this is not unconditional, I'll constantly gain money. If it is unconditional, I won't earn money. I have to be holding dirt, and it will add money to my scoreboard. You could make it cost, or no, let's go like 1. This could be like diamond. Okay, 1 diamond and you get $20. Now dirt no longer works, and diamonds give you money, right? Earlier, there's a lot of creative things you can do. First, you can play sound. If you want sound strings. Go to Google and look up Bedrock sound list, sound ID list, and it'll give you the whole list. It'll be like raid.horn or something. I don't have all of these memorized, so that's that. That's how you make shops, or that's how you make it so you can sell items. Now, how do we make it so they can purchase items? Let's say we can buy dragon egg. We get a dragon egg, right? /scoreboard, @p, set scoreboard players, @p. Let's how much do we want this dragon egg to cost? Okay, let's make this dragon egg cost 20k, right? We have 3,000. Let's scoreboard players @p. Dragon, no, what am I doing? This is where the test comes in. Test, I have it backwards actually. Test, @p, money, 3,000, and I don't think you can actually do infinity, which is why it's important to keep track of your money, because you don't want them going over this number, so you want it to be really small, so it would take a lot of grinding for them to not be able to use the shop. So let's put this here. Important. It tests if they have it, and if they do have it, then it proceeds to make the purchase. /scoreboard, players, remove, closest player, money, 3,000. Actually, was it 30,000 or 3,000? No, it's 20,000. What am I doing? This is supposed to be 20,000. You can have the comma or not. That's optional. I personally don't. Just an extra step. Then we'll put this here. /scoreboard players, remove closest player money, and then you just /give closest player dragon egg. I hope that's right. Let me just double check. Dragon, yeah, dragon egg. So we'll put this here just to test it. So we push this, we can't get it. Is this unconditional? Yeah. Just double checking. We can't get it because we don't have enough money. If this was not conditional, it would take 30,000 away. Or it'd take 20,000 away and it'll put me in the negatives. That is why it's really important. You have this, and it'll still give me the dragon egg too. It'll just put me in debt, which you can make that work on some things, but most items you don't want that. Maybe for like a plot, you could go ahead and put them in debt if you make them pay for a plot. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and slash scoreboard players set at self money 20,000. Now I can purchase myself a dragon egg. And now we have a dragon egg. Just like that. Things, you gotta be creative. I mean, what if you have like a door here, okay? Just with these commands I've shown you alone, let's make a door, okay? Just to keep your players, playing, you have to give them something to grind for, something that's fun to grind, and something that will be fun to have when they've finished grinding. Something satisfying. 50k. Alright. So we set up a command block here. That's actually, I think it'll only be a few commands. Slash scoreboard test. No, slash scoreboard plus test players test money 50k. 9999. I'm gonna need another command block that's on chain, and it's gonna be conditional. It's always active, and it will fill these with air. So now it's always trying to detect if someone has... It's always trying to test if someone has 50,000. And then you get the coordinates -7, -19. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? That's why. Okay. That does it. Okay. Now this will always be cleared. Isn't that great? And then if we are at... And just make progressing through the game fun. This could open like a parkour course that gives you money, that gives you like a rebirth. It could open some new plot areas so like new members can join or whatever. So at this point I've told you the differences between a good and a bad skyblock. I have shown you how to make a currency, how to make that currency spendable, how to make events with that currency, and how to purchase items with the currency. That's what I've shown you so far. So now you have this. You have this now. You have the plot. There's many Skygens I've played where you take a gen and you can place it down. The problem is you can't place command blocks in survival. So how do we allow players to take a command block and place it wherever they wish on their plot? There's two things people do. They get creative, and I don't mean creative mode, I mean they use their brain, or they'll have players request for things in chat like, yo, I want log gen. And then the host of the Skygen will come to you, check if you have the right price, and they'll put the gen down where you want it. That's okay, but I'm gonna show you how to make it automatic. What you'll wanna do is take a spawn egg of your choice, choose an egg that you're not gonna use, make sure it can't be a baby. I'm gonna use the creeper right here, grass. If you know how to make texture packs, I recommend you make this look prettier. But now I'll show you what this does. When you place a named mob egg, the mob spawns with that name. This is a very useful feature in the game. You can make @e name equals grass. What you want to do is see what I do here. /execute @e name equals grass. @e is all entities, any entity named grass. You want to be a little more specific. If you want to be more specific, just to be safe, you could do type equals creeper as well, and then put a comma. And the reason you'd want to do this is so that if there's a spider named grass, it doesn't make grass, a grass gen. And so if a player named grass didn't join, or joined, they wouldn't be grass. Slash execute at E, type equals creeper, name equals grass. The brackets are to specify what entities. So we're looking for an entity that's a creeper that has a name of grass. And then after that, we do, and this is how close, and you won't be doing set block. What you'll be doing is cloning. You will clone a command block. You will clone a generator. Pretty much what you do is you'll clone the generator to the creeper, and then you'll kill the creeper, which requires multiple command blocks. Grass, unconditional. This will always place grass. Of course, you're gonna want this to be out of player's reach. Make like a developer room or something, where that only operators can reach. Slash set block. Let's do coal ore for this one. All right, so always active, it makes coal ore. And this should require like 2 to 3 command blocks, maybe more if you want to have other things. It's really simple. Once you know how to do one of these, you kind of just, you can copy and paste it and just change it from like grass to coal to whatever. So slash scoreboard. Wait, no, not scoreboard. We're gonna go slash execute. We're gonna do the one I just did. Slash execute at E, type equals creeper. I accidentally put executed. We do slash execute at E, type equals creeper, name equals grass, and we'll do slash clone. Where is this? -19. Okay, -36, -19, 25. Is that right? No, not -13. So we'll do -36. We'll do -36, -19, and 25. You'll clone that to the thing. 13, -19, and and then 25, okay? And then make the last one squiggly line, okay? Okay. This fixes it. I am stupid for that. I figured it out, okay? That took me way too long to figure out. That was stupid. Stupid waste of time. Okay, anymore. Let's rename all of this coal. This needs to be 24. This needs to be 24. This needs to be named coal. And now coal should work. Now wherever you place this, there will be a coal generator. Keep in mind, if these command blocks are not in your render distance or inside of a ticking area, they will not work. So if we go all the way over here, far away from these command blocks, it's not gonna work. If we're over here and we get closer to the command blocks, you'll see this thing turn into it, right? It doesn't matter how far away the creeper is, but what matters is how close the command blocks are. There is a way to fix this, okay? Slash ticking area. I think you can have up to 3 ticking areas in a world. Slash add, and you can make a circle, or you can pinpoint exact command blocks. You want to make a ticking area in like a little box. It works just like slash fill. Just fill a little area. There is a max, and it's not very big, but that'll make it so no matter where you go, these will always work. So the next question is, how do we make a shop for the generators? Like, how do you give a player a named egg? Because like you can give at self creeper or a creeper spawn. Give at self creeper spawn egg 1. Okay, this could work. This would work. The only reason it doesn't work is because you can't give yourself named items, which there are ways around that. But if you don't know how to make data packs and don't feel like learning an entire coding language to make the Skygen, here's another way, okay? Let's take a barrel, put it here, and it's gonna be something similar to this. Let's take a creeper egg, get an anvil, yeah, you take an anvil, you put it in here, and you name it grass. You put the grass creeper egg in the barrel. You can put it wherever you want. You can add other things into it if you want. It's very, very similar to this. Let's use this, okay? Except we'll put a barrel here. I need that egg. Let me grab that egg real quick. So grass costs 20,000, okay? It's very, very similar to that, the command for making the generators. You pretty much just clone the barrel onto this barrel, right? So the only difference would just be /clone. You come over here. You get the coordinates -31, -19. I'm gonna type it in chat just so I don't forget. And then 25. -31, 1925. And you clone it onto this, which is 10, -15. The coordinates will be different for you. -15, -11. So yeah, even mine's pretty bad sometimes. But yeah. So now we can pay $20,000. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. See that? Add itself money. 20,000. So now we do this. This is empty, right? We purchase this. You can now have a grass thing. You can run to your little stupid plot, right? And you can place your stupid little generator. So that's I've now shown you how to make a currency. I've told you the differences between a good and a bad skyblock. I've shown you how to make events. I've shown you how to purchase and sell items. I've shown you how to purchase and make generators that can be placed by the players. And there's really everything else is up to you. You gotta be creative. Just with the info I've shown you, you can make a great game. Your currency can be anything. You can make the money called like sky coins, lyrical coins, subscribers. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. And yes, it is actually possible to like link subscribers to a scoreboard on here. It's very, very difficult. It requires this thing, and I cannot do it from Minecraft. It will require a pack, but I know it is possible. You would have to set up like a trigger from your YouTube account to your to the code, but I'm sure it's possible. So with that, you could allow players to purchase diamonds, go to their plots, build. Let's think. I'm gonna show you some bonus tips, tricks. You could sell enchants. How about that? Let's sell enchants. Just know your commands. Know your commands, okay? You could play sounds at the end of anything I've shown you to signify it works. Game rules, it's up to you. Let me show you something else. How about this? /summon NPC. We have an NPC right here. NPCs are awesome. What? Okay. Button mode or on enter. This is when I open the NPC, it'll activate something. This will have buttons that all activate different things. Command. You can put commands into this now. And you can add commands. You can have multiple commands in one NPC. One NPC. This is awesome. This is brilliant. This is very fantastic. Very, very fantastic. So you can say hi. Button mode. Wait, well, wait. Button mode. Okay. So you could do /give, close the player, grass, /give, close the player, stick. Okay? Walk up to this thing. I get grass. I get stick. Simple, right? The main thing I use these for is teleporters. So you'd right click it. There would be multiple buttons. This would teleport you somewhere. This would teleport you like the arena or something. It's mainly just for fast traveling. That's what I use NPCs for mainly. There are a lot of things you can use them for though. You can use them for shops. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can use them for. You could make the shops I've just shown you with the NPC. That is possible. You could also make villager trades. I don't know how to make a villager give you a named item. Maybe with a data pack. I'm not sure. I'll probably have that in the advanced tutorial. Same with the NPC. That'll also be in the advanced tutorial. This is how I've always made my Skygens. And I'll show you the block progression. If you want players to have to work for food, the food progression I recommend, you start them off with, what is it? What do you start them off with? I think it was watermelon. It's hay bales is one of them. Where's food, man? There's watermelon. These are really the main food things that can really be mined. I guess sweet berries. Sweet berries would be a good one. These are your food sources. You can turn these into generators. And then there's, of course, ore progression. You can make them start with these, so it takes longer to mine. And then they can unlock things that are easier to mine as they get farther into the game. Actually, if you use a data pack, if you make a data pack, you can even change how long it takes to mine a block and make custom blocks that kind of take longer to mine and sell for high value, if you're up for that. But yeah, the typical block progression you'll see is they'll start with like grass. They may do sand. They'll do log. Maybe they'll have multiple kinds of logs you can purchase. Then you upgrade to stone. But let's remove this. This is going to be the typical progression. This is what the game will look like for like more basic creators. It goes coal, iron, and then some of them go straight to diamond. I think with this update we'll put copper here, I guess. And then we'll go lapis next. Then we'll do gold, redstone, diamond, emerald, deep slate. This is what typical progression looks like. They have these resources. They can make their own furnaces with these. They can make their own crafting tables. They can make their smithing tables. What else can we do? Fishing can be good. You can make fishing systems. You can make them catch custom items with the loop command. If you're creative enough with that, you could have like fish turn into other things with like chance. You could make gambling. You can make gambling. That is possible. With the random scoreboard, you could do like remove 10 money and then give them like a random amount between like 1 to 30. Or maybe even be less, like 1 to 15. Because gambling, you want them to have a higher % chance of failing than succeeding. That's a pretty common fact in gambling, any gambling games. What I usually do, I'll add extra things. This is what I do. This is like basic tier things you'd have them mine. You can do other things. You could add more and more just to make the game more painful and like longer to grind. You can make worlds, so like once they rebirth, they go to a different island with different kinds of generators with different shops. So like the second world theme could be like a desert. They'll have desert plots. I've done that before. It's a lot of work to make multiple worlds, especially for actually building the world. It's fun though when it's done. And if you make too many worlds, it will lag. I wouldn't go over like 5 worlds. Just make each world take a long time to grind out. Or you could have them like the event I showed you. Once they reach 20,000, once someone reaches 20,000, a second world will be unlocked for them. If you don't want to do rebirths, this second world could have like a whole different system that it follows. This could be harder to mine. We could, I don't know. However you want to do this. Maybe we'll put this here, and then we'll make like, we'll use blackstone. Because blackstone works as cobblestone, right? Right? Where is blackstone? Here it is. Right? You can really do anything. I'll show you some blocks I also try to use other than these. I try to keep these 3. Sweet berries is kind of new to me. I'll make cobwebs. I'll show you some good blocks that help a lot. These are for the bubbles. This is for XP. This is for string. You can do not sponge. That's kind of dumb. What else is useful? Maybe a torch, or you can let them make their own torches. But you can do a lot of cool things. There's a lot of cool generators you can make. You can use anything. I try to make these in every Skygen. We don't need this. Between these 7, I try to put them in. I don't always put this in because this is like a lot of XP. It's kind of rigged. But if you want like a shorter playthrough, you have that. These 6, I highly recommend. This gives you pumpkin for food. This gives you melon for food, wheat for food. This gives you string, magma blocks, and soul sand for bubbles. You can make pet shops. You can make... I mean, there's so many things to make. You can make enchantment shops, pet shops. You can use structure blocks to allow people to like paste builds onto their plots. You can make kits. To make a kit, it's very much similar to what I showed you here. If this thing, just copy and paste a barrel that has a kit in it, and then like put the kit in a fancy display, or don't, and then they can like purchase the kit, and it comes into their barrel, and they put it all on. Okay, that's how you do that. That's pretty much all there is to making a good skyblock in Minecraft Bedrock. Something that people can enjoy. The only really piece of advice I can give you from here is just have a progression system. More than one. I recommend more than one. You can have one, it's still fun. But if you wanna have players staying in your world, grinding for a longer period of time, you want to have multiple ways for them to progress, things that are fun to do. You can make them unlock mob arena, they can unlock mini games as they get farther in. Just experiment around, play around, have fun with it, do some drop parties if you want. I don't like drop parties, I don't like helping players progress. If I do a drop party, it's gonna be like some random item like this that they can't get, that they wouldn't be able to get without me dropping it, and it becomes like a rare artifact, I guess. Like an NFT, I guess. Like no one else could ever have it. You're the only one who possesses that item. You could do raids, just like summon a bunch of things. A lot of people, actually, I forgot to point this out. A lot of people do raid nights. These are very popular in Skygens. It's pretty much... There's also raid nights when pretty much when the sun goes down, PvP is turned on, heap inventory is turned off, and everyone can fight. They can raid each other. They can steal their loot. If you have more of a competitive community, that can be fun, and you could like make teams if you want. You can make guilds, clans with the scoreboard system, kind of put people together. It's fun. That is pretty much how you make a basic skyblock. The rest is really up to your creative mind. I've shown you the basic tools to make everything, really. If this makes sense to you, I might have done a bad job at explaining it, or maybe I did a good job. That's how you make a skyblock, and they're really fun to play. If you want to take the hours into building structures and coding or commanding all of this, you can have a very pretty skyblock or a Skygen. And you can take what you've learned making this Skygen and implement it into other things, and it's very fun. Thank you for watching the tutorial. If you would like, I'll be uploading a second tutorial, like a part 2. It'll be a little more advanced than this one. Kind of some extra things you can do. If this is your first time ever making a Skygen, I recommend you kind of build it all out before you watch the second one. Just so you're familiar with doing this, doing that, making shops, making currency systems, making point systems, making mini games. And then in the second one, it's going to be a little more advanced, and it's going to be doing things. The second one will require a PC as well, just to point that out there. It will be doing things like resource packs, maybe some data packs, but just things that can make your game a little more pretty. We'll try to have the second one out soon. If it's out while you're watching this, we'll have a pop-up like to your right, or to my right, or to your left, wherever it is, it'll be right there. You can click that, you can go watch the video, and we'll have some more tips and tricks on how to make a good Skygen. If you like the tutorial type theme videos, like it, comment, let me know. If you prefer my little kill compilations or my Terraria streams or my long period of time streams, let me know. I can stream anything. Join my Discord server. We'll host events, we'll do tournaments. We're a decent community. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.